Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Purpose Media Interviews. I am here with Mr. Reuben Robinson, who has a video presentation that he posts on Facebook Monday through Friday called Just 5 Minutes. Now, if you're looking at him and looking at me and seeing the similarities, yes, we're brothers, but I'm always hosting people on this video presentation who are making a difference and who are serving a purpose. And he has found his purpose in the video presentations that he has on Facebook Monday through Friday called Just 5 Minutes. Reuben, how did you come up with 5 minutes, or what is 5 minutes?
So I describe 5 minutes as they're Bible-based videos, and they're meant to bless and motivate and inspire. But on a more personal level, for me, 5 minutes is a reminder that God is always speaking. We aren't always listening. And so there were times in my life where I let my pride keep me from being obedient to God. And so for me, 5 minutes is almost like a video diary, if you will, where I can go back during those moments where I'm feeling hard-headed and I need talking to from a familiar face, myself. But in the middle of this, I hope that the way God speaks to me and the issues that I face also resonate with others.
Okay, so what do you hope people will get out of this video presentation that you're doing of Just 5 minutes?
So there's a couple of things that I want people to take away from 5 minutes. I certainly want them to be blessed and motivated and inspired by 5 minutes. I want them to realize their potential and that God created this amazing plan of salvation just to give them an opportunity to discover their purpose. But equally as important, I think it's important for people to know that they simply aren't alone, that they aren't the only one going through these challenges, these valleys, or these seasons that they're going through. Too often our enemy likes to persuade us into thinking that we are alone, that no one will understand, that no one else will get us. And I think that is certainly a lie.
That is very true, because a lot of times the enemy will try to make us feel like we're all alone, that no one's going through what you're going through. And then that's when, depression or even something worse just sets in, because he really does try to make you feel like, you're in this valley all by yourself.
Right. I mean, it's the oldest trick in the book. The devil would have us believe that we are alone, because he understands that once we realize our potential, once we get a glimpse of ourselves the way our God sees us, we're completely unstoppable. Our potential is without limits at this point. We are truly fearfully and wonderfully made.
Amen. Now here's an interesting question. Where do you see 5 minutes in 5 years?
Wow. That feels like a long time from now. 5 minutes in 5 years. Over the last year, because we're moving into year 2 of 5 minutes, we didn't originally have live prayer in 5 minutes. That's something that we started. We've also incorporated some pre-recorded content, so it allows us to kind of display a lot more information during the length of the videos. And so, in 5 years, I would hope that, there are different people from different walks of life able to relate to even more people. And then those people are able to then reach more people. Again, 5 minutes is just the start of something so much bigger. So in 5 years, I would hope that we have been able to reach even further, that we are able to truly expand the reach for God, to bless other people, not for ourselves, not to elevate ourselves. It's all about winning souls. It's all about saving people. And so I hope to just grow the team, if you will, and to have more people presenting more information so we can reach more souls.
Amen. So if you can look at the camera and give a word of encouragement to one particular person or a group of people, who would that person or group of people be, first of all?
So I guess it would be for anyone that just doesn't know their value, anyone that thinks you are any less than God's favorite, than the most important person in the world, then this message is definitely for you.
Okay. And what would you say to that person if you had opportunity to talk directly to that person? What would you say to them?
You know, there was a movie that I saw a few years back, and it starred a really popular actress from a show called This Is Us. And so, what's really interesting is during this movie, and I don't recall the exact title of the movie, but she stars as a mother, and she's the mother of an adopted son. And the adopted son has an experience where he, I think, falls through a frozen lake. And he is near death for a number of days. And by some divine miracle, he is brought back to life in almost complete health. And one of the lines that she speaks over her son during the movie is really, truly profound for me. So, you know, this is when the her son is laying in bed and he's so close to death. You know, he's gravely injured. And she reaches over him and she speaks these words to him. And she simply says, you have a purpose and you are loved. And so I think that message is incredible and it's profound. People need to know you have a purpose. God has given us a purpose. There's a reason why you are here and you are loved. The God of all salvation loves you enough to die for you.
Amen. And that is even the reason why I do this interview, the Purpose Me interviews, in hopes that people can find their purpose and build upon it, and then spread the word to others. So I thank you so much, Reuben, for joining me with this special interview of Purpose Me, and I thank you so much for watching this interview of Purpose Me. I'm Seth Andre Robinson here with Reuben Robinson. Thank you, and God bless.